Hi everybody, Chris here from True Holistic. Now, just been answering some emails before starting sessions today, and what I wanted to share something with you, and the whole idea of when we're going through a process, whether that's a healing process here at True Holistic, or another health practitioner, is keeping things simple, okay? And I think we all do this, uh, including myself, and I think I've learnt from that, and we can all learn from this, is that we ourselves do overcomplicate things. There's so many practitioners, so many people saying, I know what's causing this, I know what's causing that, right? And it can be very distracting, it can be very confusing because everyone has a different say or a different kind of angle on what is causing a problem, right? One thing I feel we can't neglect and we can't dismiss is our body telling us what's going on. And one thing I always do mention to people is that symptoms that you have are your body's ability to communicate with you, and hence why we can't depend on treatment methods. And I'm not going to just single out pharmaceutical medications, but any treatment that's just focused purely on removing symptoms, because what we're doing there is we're removing the body's ability to communicate. It just does not make sense. Now, quite often I get the question, uh, how do I know things are moving in the right direction? Well, how's your body feel? You know, um, if your body's changing, okay, it means that there's change taking place. And sometimes um, we can go through a detoxification, which may mean you feeling a little bit worse before things get better. So, first of all, you want to look for something that's changed, okay? And if you're somebody that has had a chronic problem for a long time, you understand that. You'll know that because you've been living with that problem for such a long time, and probably gone through a lot of methods of removing symptoms, right? Moving your body's ability to communicate to itself. And the thing about chronic problems is the problem will get worse and worse because the body's still trying to say, hey, you're not getting it. I've been trying to tell you something. And one, for some people, they just ignore it and they take a pharmaceutical medication or something that just blocks that communication method. Or two, um, it's still trying to say, no, you haven't got it yet. You need to keep searching for that answer. And quite often, especially with the first method of trying to block that and remove the symptom through a pharmaceutical drug or another treatment option, it always come back it'll come back worse. And that's what quite often happens for. Let's take the scenario of somebody who's had breast cancer, and it might have originally started off with a bit of a lump in the breast or the side of the breast, and they went to see their general practitioner or their doctor, and they might have taken a biopsy or done some tests, and they find an abnormality there, right? And they do a lumpectomy and they cut that lump out, and maybe to a more of a profound effect than a mastectomy, remove the breast or maybe even both. And you may have a bit of radiation or chemo thrown in there with that, and they say, well, you're in remission, right? Now, you went that method, and a lot of the time with that method, the cancer still exists. Uh, Sorry to say, but that's been my that's what I've seen with people with breast cancer. And then lo and behold, a few years later, all of a sudden, oh, I've got cancer in my lung, or it's through my body, or in my digestive system, or elsewhere. Now, it's not because that cancer went away; it was always there, and the body's has come back in a much more profound way in regards to your symptoms to say, hey, no, you didn't sort the problem out. You did the wrong thing. And it's come back with something even worse. And all of a sudden you've got a real big problem on your hand where all of a sudden cancer's not superficial like it was in the breast tissue. Now it's riddled through the body, maybe even in the bones. So the body is very intelligent. You have to listen to the body, okay? And therefore that question that I'm getting, or people saying, well, how do I know? Listen to the body. Listen to the body. Okay, the body is always trying to communicate with you. And and feel for those changes. Okay, as I say, things may get worse before they get better, because that's a detoxification method. For example, if you have had a part of your body that's always been a problem, and it might have been a toxic load of something in there, that toxic load, with the body trying to get rid of it, maybe dumped into your bloodstream, which will then make you feel, maybe have feverish type symptoms, or feel very lethargic before things get better, because then the body's got to go through a processing method, especially a very chronic problem. Also, another thing you want to keep an eye out for is rashes and things that are coming through the skin. That might not mean a problem in the skin. It's just the body's ability to try and purge something out that's deeper in the body. It might be in your digestive system, it might be a leaky gut scenario where you got bowel toxins, or a circular in the body, and the body's trying to get rid of it in some method, and it's trying to purge it through the skin, and lo and behold, you have a rash. So the body is always trying to do the right thing, okay, and there are things that we can address here at Truly Holistic in regards to that, but I just wanted to share to you my thoughts in regards to this, and go by what the body feels, because it's always trying to communicate to you, okay. And I think we just need to keep it simple like that. Just listen to your body, okay. People are like also asking, what food's right for me, what food's not good for me. Listen to the body will tell you. Okay, it's never going to be the same for one person to another. That's why we're just all unique. We've all got different scenarios happening, and a good gauge is always your body. Okay, and so just go by that. I think there's so much information on the internet, YouTube, social media, all this stuff that, hey, it could be that, could be that, could be that. And when we're doing that, I think we kind of then neglect the body. And then the body will keep pushing more symptoms and more symptoms, because it's trying to say, hey, listen to me, don't go there, don't go there. Listen to me, I'm trying to say something to you. As I say, if we ignore that, it will just speak a bit louder to you, and that may be something more chronic or more of a problem, which then you look upon it, oh, I'm getting worse. No, maybe it's the body trying to get your attention, okay, and say, don't go there, don't go on YouTube, don't listen to that person, listen to me, okay. So just keep that in mind. So anyway, that's my information, or hints or guide for today in regards to just listening to the body. Anyway, see you next time.